Well, we've come full circle. Back to Ganzo. Nothing is impossible with Ganzo. And their table was right next to Riot at SHOT Show 2024 in Vegas. And I saw them there, and it was a couple of ladies. And I just couldn't resist going over there and talk to them. And I did a video there at their booth. Wow, cool this is. And this is one that they sent me like a month ago or so. And it's an automatic. This is, which one? It's the G767. Okay? There it is, okay? Boom. Now, I like this, and they let me pick a Ganzo knife to, that they would send me. And so I picked this one and then another button lock one. And the button lock one I just did a few weeks back. I'll put the link to it below. But I mean, you want to look at my other Ganzo videos, God, from what, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years ago, that kind of thing. Yeah. And then this automatic, I like the fact that this blade shape is so sensible. And you know, I was looking around, I pretty much got rid of most of my Ganzos this time or that term. When I moved from northern Arizona to southern Arizona, and then inside the metro area of Tucson, from Marana to Tucson proper, blah, 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 right? So, you know, they came and they went. I got this one now. And then I found this the other day in my drawer, right? Check this one out. The FH51. Look at the edge on that. Yeah, I can't remember. I think this may have been one they did a cutting performance test on, and Gerald sharpened it up for me. So, and then I haven't used it since he sent it back from doing that test, because I used it, well, okay, I'm lying. I probably have used it. And I used this thing all the time years ago. I mean, this was just like always sitting next to my chair. I used the shit out of this thing. You know what I'm saying? I have had other people going, oh, hell, I have had a Ganzo for years. I've been using it, blah, blah, blah. But I've had, you get the naysayers. Oh, it's garbage from China, blah, blah, blah. And especially 7, 8 years ago. I mean, everything from China was supposedly garbage and, that kind of shit. Which, of course, turned out not to be. But there it is, baby, FH51. And guess what? This I have really not used a lot. Look at it, baby. I've got it here, FH922, but I do have the box for this, okay? And on the, where's the side I wrote? Oh, yeah, right, dyed it blue. So I did a dyeing video of dyeing scales, and this was one of them. And check that out. That's nice. Is that sapphire blue? I think this is sapphire blue, the, liquid RIT dye. This was one of my favorite models. Okay, so let me see. No, the FH51, they were in D2. Yeah, they were in D2. Remember the early ones were like 440 or something like that? And then people were starting to get on this D2 kick. It's like everything, they wanted everything in D2. They were D2 crazy. And now a lot of people are D2 like tired of, That's how we've come around. But this one, this is also in D2, and this is the FH922, and this is the FH51, right? So this was before this, okay? But this one, I mean, they machined this out, they put jimping on this. This is all textured, nice fullers out here. I always loved the design for this. And this was just sitting in the drawer with a whole bunch of petrified fish, CH knives, and this and that. So I'm going, wow. And this one is the dog. But this one has a hell of an edge on it. So I might have to resurrect these dogs, put them out and use them. But here we go. Yeah, come on. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, no problem here. No problem here on this edge. So, yeah. And, you know, it's not overwhelmingly, yeah, you can hold on to it pretty well when it snaps open, you know? And what is it, like $35, right? Check this out. Now, this is 9CR14. Okay, this is not D2. So they've kind of moved off the D2 a little bit here and there. $35, $35, here it is. Total length, 200 millimeters, 87 millimeter blade length. So that would be a little over, oh, no, not quite 3.5. 3.25, something like that. And we can tell that for sure by just grabbing here. But I wonder, it looks like a 3.5-inch blade. Maybe it's not. It's awful close, isn't it? But 90 millimeters would be 3.5. It's not quite. They are right. It's about 87. Okay, so it's not quite 3.5 technically, but close enough. And coming up on 8 inches, not quite there, but it is 200 millimeters. You're right, it's 20 centimeters. So there she be. There she be. Got a lot of texturing on here. And got a little plate there for flipping that clip. And it's a deep carry clip and it's nice. I love these kinds of clips. They come back up, but they don't sit up. They flatten out at the end here. They go in and out of my pocket real easy, real easy. But this little dog, now it doesn't have a lockout or anything, okay? And it is a bit above grade here, so it would be possible to release this blade. Well, hold on. But you can push a long way before it actually, see, I'm pushing, pushing. Now, let me see. All the way. And see here, I'm pushing it that far, and it has not released. Pushing, nope. Pushing more, nope. Okay, so you got to get there before it'll release. I even pushed it more. It's almost flush now. It hasn't released. And there you go, see? So you do have to be intentional with it. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's great. So it probably not as likely to come open in your pocket because I just pushed it a long way and it hasn't. It hasn't come out of interference with the blade yet. See what I'm saying? It's still there. There it goes now. Okay, so it'd probably be nice if it had a little lockout on it just for some people's peace of mind. But here it is. What do you think? Ganzo, huh? I mean, ergos are great. It's very straightforward. All right. Reverse grip is nice, full size, really inexpensive. 9CR. No, it's not D2. So it is a true stainless. That kind of thing. It's got jimping up here on the blade. I don't know. I like Ganzo. I thought I had another automatic on Ganzo, and I didn't. I don't know where it went. I kept thinking I had one of the old ones that were really, really popular, but I may have finally broken down and agreed to sell it to somebody. I don't know. If I find it, I'll put it on my channel again. But yeah, these are the only two other Ganzos I can find that I have kept over the years. And this one, no, has not seen any real use. This one has seen it all, baby. It has been there, done that. And you know what? This is not my favorite design of theirs. And that's why I used it. And not my favorite color either. And that's why I used it as well. Because this was like, yeah, I don't even care. Okay? And then you end up using the hell out of it. And here it is. Here it is. Centered up, pretty much more or less. You know, I wonder if I got any. Nope, I don't have any play. And it's pretty close to dead on centered. But man, this thing has done a shitload of cutting. Wow, that's way cool. Okay, just saying. Might want to take a look at them. They've come out with a few new models. They haven't been as plentiful, plurific, whatever, as they used to be back like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, that kind of thing. They'd come out with almost a new FH something model like every month. But no, not no more. But here they are. And then I've got a survival fixed blade knife I'm going to talk about here in another week or two. But this one, and then that new orange button lock is really interesting as well. So, you know, check them out. There you go. Nothing like it, huh? Little Ganzo in your life? Never hurt. And you know what we do? We love them knives. So you guys, stay sharp.